If you're new to the project, a big warm welcome. If you're a tough old root, then welcome back. My name's Josh.
And I'm Celia.
And you're watching Steep in the Wood. And today's video is all about guerrilla gardening. So this is my best friend and fellow mountain man's garden. They did this one last year and it did really, really well. But they said they weren't planning on doing it this year. So we have snuck up here. Literally no one has any idea, that we are here, that we are doing this. And we're gonna go ahead and till it up and plant it for them. And we're gonna try really hard to choose low maintenance plants. That was actually way easier. When we brought it up, we actually grabbed ramps and was like pushing it up, but that was rock and roll, see you?
Yeah.
All right, we need the gas, these potatoes, and possibly the mattock. I need my drill, because anybody got any time for actually pull starting machines? I just use a drill, and yeah, it works. It's easy. Wait, you already got it? Over this way.
Use the ear bowl. All right, step one is we are going to pull up these posts right here, and then we're going to beat back the weeds, and Josh is going to add some fertilizer. While he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and measure out my paper. We're going to lay down paper after we till to keep the weeds back. And it's a perfect size.
I think it's a sign. It's a sign that that's what we're supposed to be doing. Well, Celia had to finally tell me to stop. I would have went probably the whole day. But either way, now we got most of the weeds out. We're going to give those to the chickens. Are y'all ready to throw some weeds?
Yep.
All right, throw that around, Hamish. Give it all to the chickens. And then the next step is to grab my drill and start tilling it up. We're not going for a super crazy till, we're just tilling it. Well, thank God for Celia. I went straight into tilling, but it's not time for that yet. First, we've got our super special Job's organic fertilizer that we're gonna place down. Job's is my favorite. I was a gardener for years at a really big inn, and that's where I learned to love it. And that's where I learned that Job's really is the best. Some of these plants are perennial, like the rhubarb. And fingers crossed I remembered that correctly. Because I swear he told me he loved rhubarb. So we went out and got some, and watch me be wrong, and him actually be allergic to it or something. But, so, since some of these are perennial, we want to do as much as we can to the soil now, because you're not going to be able to get access to it later, unless you use some of Job's spikes. I really like Job's, man.
Yep.
I don't even I mean, they probably charged me extra for this bag, and here I am. In case y'all were wondering, two things. Number one, this is much easier tilling than our personal garden. And number two, we're on top of a mountain here, right? Our code names are holler to hill, because I'm in the holler, he's on the hill, and it is really, really windy. So we're having difficulty with the paper. Not sure what to do to keep it in place long enough for us to put our straw on it, but we are working that out. Yeah, we're gonna use last year's garden stakes. Grab a stake, Mama. Is it well done? Perfect. A couple extra for you. And here's for OCD, something I never knew I had until Celia. Can't leave this 4-inch section. So the way that we're going to plant this, we've chosen really low maintenance crops. We're going to put a row of potatoes in the back, onions down the two sides, strawberries right along the front, and 2 rhubarb plants front and center. That'll give them room later, if they so choose, to plant tomatoes, because it's too early for that now. And there's our onions planted. Like I say, potatoes in the back, onions on the side. Mama's still working on strawberries. And those rhubarbs wasn't as exciting as picturing. So everybody keep your fingers crossed, those actually grow. Just kind of like a stick. But yeah, we're almost done. Put a couple markers for our tomatoes and then cover it all in secondhand straw. So the beauty of this method, and this is the same one that we use, is that at the end of the year, you don't have to pull any of this up. You just till it all in. You till in the paper, you till in the straw, and it does add something to your soil.
So since they have no idea what is in this garden, what we planted, and where we planted, I went ahead and drew it on a little map on this little pallet plaque that I made. I also put a little bit of a plastic bag over it to protect it from the rain. We're going to take it and we're going to stick it in the ground right in the front for them to see.
And there you have it. That's a really low maintenance garden. Not only the plants that we chose are low in maintenance, and the rhubarb are perennial, but the system itself. It's got the paper to keep the weeds back. It's got the straw to help hold in moisture and to weight the paper down. So you shouldn't have to water this hardly at all. And fingers crossed they really like it. Well, there you go. That was Guerrilla Gardening 101. Lure the people away. Then bring your kids. Make sure they mess up their house and just get a little bit of planet Earth planted. As always, remember, if you liked what you saw, hit that button. If you're new to the project, hit that other button. Would help support the project. There are links below. Until next time, sleep in the woods.